Hello, I'm SammyP. Welcome to episode 16 of my Let's Voice series for Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. It's the series where I use the excuse of practicing my voice acting to justify playing video games. And hey, if you're watching the video and you're enjoying yourself, maybe like, share, and subscribe. It's a great way to grow the channel. Still feels really silly saying it. And if you don't like what you're watching, I mean, obviously you can stop watching, but you can also press the dislike button. It's all good feedback. Though I like my feedback in the comments. Constructive feedback. Anyway, what were you about to do? Oh, right. We had just talked to Terna, and she is the wizard that our playwright friend wants for her show. But she owes 700 copper to this man, who was apparently an infamous pirate back in the day. Should be fun. How much money do we have? Alright, not much, really. Alright, who should I give that to? Probably me. You can just have a cloak. Look at you. Oh, so dapper. Just gonna should really go through what I have, which I'm pretty sure I say every episode. An acorn helmet. No. Funny, but no. Alright, anyway. Let's talk to... I want to say Harker? Harker. Fantastic. Alright. Ooh, oh, goodbye. Should check up here at some point. Anyway, Harker. At the bar, you find a tall man with salt grey hair and strikingly bright blue eyes. His face sports a handful of long scars that continue down his neck and disappear beneath the collar of his shirt. He looks up from wiping down the counter when... He looks up from wiping down the counter when you approach and gives you a broad, disarming smile. Oh, hello. Well, I haven't seen you around before. Welcome to the King's Coffin. The smile is wide enough to show his bright white teeth, and his light eyes remain cold and flinty. So he's kind of... Alright, I was expecting a really mean sort of... But he's more like Benwith, but I guess he's more like Ferrante, where he's outwardly friendly, but if you cross him, he will gut you and leave you in the street. Which is, I guess, the best you can hope for in this place. Interesting. It's not what I was expecting. What can I do for you? Your tavern. Looks like... Oh, wait. I can just straight up ask him about the Red King? We were definitely told to not ask him about being the Red King. Having said that, I heard that you were the Red King, an infamous pirate. Well, infamous to his enemies, famous to his friends. He narrows his eyes and sizes you up before saying more. Folks decided to call me the Red King. I had nothing to do with that, but I didn't tell them to stop neither. See, the Valiant Republics drove my dar out of business. My dar. Drove my dar? See, the Valiant Republics drove me dar. Dar? I actually don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it when it's like that. See, the Valiant Republics drove me dar out of business. And I paid them in kind by taking their ships and their treasure. A whole lot of it. Got right tired of ship hunters crawling up my arse every time I went out to sea, though. So I paid off my crew, scuttled this ship here, and went my merry way. In other words, the Red King is dead. And if you ask me any more about it, you will be too. Oh, I actually like him a lot more than I expected to. Oh, okay. Maybe I will give you money. Your tavern looks a lot like a ship. You just said, he just told you that you scuttled the ship, but, you know, I want to hear him talk more. Your tavern looks a lot like an old ship. Figured that out all on your own, did you? He winks. You're right, though. Inherited this old dhow from my dad when he passed. Right piece of shit it was, too. Realised I was bound to make more coin turning her into a tavern than letting her rot in her berth. I wanted to buy something. Well, what did you want? You know any sailors looking for work? I need a crew. As long as you don't mind pirates, sure. Alright. These are more experienced. What? What are you? A wilder? You're an expert surgeon? Personality. Race, wilder. Personality, wilder. Wow. I know they've got like... These ones have multiple personality types. Well, the other ones only had one. Seasoned navigator, seasoned cannoneer, expert helmsman, expert surgeon. I kind of just want this weird spider creature on my ship. But at the same time, I don't think... That's something I might think about before we leave. Or maybe just when we come back. Oh, right, I've got a grimoire I should be looking at. Really should sell some stuff. Oh, I'll do that between episodes. Recruit adventurers, recruit crew members. Any good beds? Oh, yeah. I kind of hope that there was like something else I could do for him. What can I do for you? I want to pay off Turner's debt. Got to you, did she? The woman can spot a soft-hearted mark from 50 paces. Like a sixth sense or something. Remarkable. He nods to you conspiratorially, as if he didn't just imply you were a sucker easily parted from your money. Ah. He's so much more fun than I was expecting him to be. Oh. I thought Aloth was approving of Harker, but I'm guessing he's approving of me. Here's the thing, though. It's more profitable for me to keep her under my thumb. So, sweet as your offer is, you can keep your money. What? I'm sorry, no. Sir, this is a role-playing game. The problem is a debt, and I pay the debt, because ultimately money will not mean anything to me as an adventurer. Have you done this? Have you not done this before? This is more interesting, though, so I appreciate it. Unless there's something else you need. I think we're done here. He turns away and begins fiddling with something beneath the bar. As he does, you spy red-handled pistols stuffed into the band of his breeches. Wow, I need a lot of intimidate or a lot of diplomacy. And I get pretty close on diplomacy. I definitely don't want to give him 1,400 copper. Will you take something else in exchange for her freedom? If I wanted something else, I'd have asked for it. Fair. Alright, I guess I'm coming back when I've got more diplomacy. I've got a bunch. Alright, we need 3 more diplomacy between us. Let's discuss something else. Actually, that's all. Alright, well... We'll come back. Ooh, there's a person up there. I'm sorry, the demon? Your name is the demon. We're going to talk to the demon. No, wait, oh god. Who are you? Alright. Hunched on his hands and knees, quivering and drenched in sweat, the pirate lets out a pain-filled groan. Blast my goddamn soul and stupidity. Undertake me now. What's wrong with you? My ship was attacked and boarded by pirate hunters. Didn't know if we were going to get away, so I swallowed down my most valuable possession. Nagati's black tear, a gemstone about the size of my fist. Damn! I'm sorry, you swallowed a gemstone the size of your... Oh, buddy, that's not gonna go in well, and it's definitely not gonna come out well. Nagati is a Huana trickster goddess with a humanoid body and the head of an anglerfish. Oh, hang on. I think we read about this one. Yes! The only people who have Ondra as a physical manifestation. Of course, no, it ain't coming out of either end. Been trying all manner of foul concoctions to no effect on account of my stomach being too strong. Years of sailing the storm-racked seas will do that to you. Started feeling intense pain 2 days ago. I think I might be dying. Oh, I can't even crawl no more. Just keep yourself pointed away from me. You could explode at any moment. Trust me, exploding would be a right fine relief. But it ain't happening. Not without help. What can I do to help? Make me puke. Whatever you gotta do, just make it happen before this cursed gem kills me. Get me. Oh, something strong enough to upset even my iron gut. Rosanella's got to stand in the Radiant Court. She's been supplying me with some experimental concoctions, tweaking them after. Tell her the last one actually came close to working. Oh. Alright, fun. Talk to the demon. Touch the courtesans without their permission, and I'll break your legs. Got it? Ah, you're the bouncer. Fine. What's going on up here? Pirate. Oh, cabin boy. Hilarious. What do we have here? A young man dressed in skin-tight leathers gives you a quick once-over. He must like what he sees. Oof. I'm, not what you would call traditionally attractive. Character isn't either. Ha! Anyway. How can I ease your troubles, friend? What do you do here? I surprise and delight the clientele. He winks. My specialties, oils, full body rub-downs, right, fit to leave you limber, clear-headed, and free of the stresses of hard living. I've got other skills, of course, but should you be looking, and all for a measly 200 pyres. Well, I'll think about it. Erwena? My, aren't you a handsome one? An older woman looks you up and down and smiles, revealing several gold teeth. Did you need help with something, my dear? What do you do here? Isn't it obvious? I entertain, of course. She does a little shimmy and breaks off with a laugh. It'll cost you 50 pyres, naturally. Don't let the wrinkles fool you. I'm still young at heart, and I've got more experience than most. She chuckles. Also going to think about it. Little awkward hiring courtesans and cabin boys. I love that they call him a cabin boy, though. That's pretty funny. Is that... Can I not... Alright, I just can't go in there. Can I... Sure, my money's on Rutai, but I've avoided the Brass Citadel. Not interested in settling in, you know. I feel like she would be a good choice to play Aethys. Dini. I don't feel good. Alright. Anywhere else I can go? No. Alright. Alright. Didn't go the way I hoped it would, but that's fine. Let's go to Radiant Court. Talk to... I forget the person's name. Something beginning with R. To get some, Nope, not you. Ah, probably you. Crap, what voice did I use? Don't remember being happy with it either way. If it's drink you're wanting... Nope, that's bad. What am I... No. If it's drink you're wanting, I've got enough grog stocked to drown a shark. Food's another story. She looks up from spit shining the tankard in her hand. Gross. What will you be having? I'll pour you a double. Petro sent me to you. Ah. I guess the last concoction I made for him didn't do the trick then. Poor bastard. Whoa, whoops. Damn it. Ah, alright. I guess I agreed to collect... Damn it. I guess I agreed to collect stuff. You'll need a rotten hagfish, an unripened palm stone, and a vial of fire kelp extract. Have him mix it all with a half tankard of grog and, well, hope for the best. Oh, okay. Why didn't you try Ondra's bile earlier? I did tell you the list of ingredients, He'll have stuff dribbling out both ends for a week. Maybe 2. If he's really unlucky. Alright, where can I find the ingredients? Check the barrels around Lifter's refuge for the rotten hagfish. You might be able to find unripened palm stone for sale somewhere in Radiant Court. She pours a drink, but rather than passing it to a patron, she downs it herself. Harker, in the king's coffin, usually keeps some fire kelp extra on... Excuse me. Some fire kelp extract on hand for special purposes. Be careful when dealing with that one. Alright, farewell. Now, I remember finding rotten hagfish and thinking, why on earth would I carry rotten hagfish? So, where did I find that? The first thing you notice about this man is the nature of his attire. Loud, in clashing reds and purples, bright as a peacock. On second glance, you see that he's tall and lanky, boyishly handsome in an unkempt way, with a trim beard and a friendly smile. He hums a little tune to himself as he watches the passers-by. Coel Marcellus. My good sir, hello. He gives you a friendly, cheery wave and beckons you closer. Whatever might I do for you? You can tell me about yourself. I'm certain there's no need to tell you, observant as you no doubt are, that I am an actor. He says the last bit with a flourish and takes an extravagant bow. I think we've found our Aethys. Stage, tavern, street corner. They are as much my home as where I lay my head at night, so I travel the aura looking for opportunities to share my gifts with the grateful masses, wherever that may lead me. You make a lot of money doing this? Oh, goodness, yes, loads of it. I've been known to joke that I'm less a man than I am a walking bank with all the coin I carry. That's a amazingly dumb thing to say on an island covered in pirates. Don't say that. Don't say that. The common folk so love an actor. Oh, the common folk do so love an actor. We bring mystery and excitement to their otherwise dreary lives. Yes, you could say that we're doing the gods' work. As he speaks, you notice that the toes of his soft boots are worn thin. A closer inspection reveals that his robes are unraveling at the hem and are well patched at the elbows, too. You're broke, aren't you? How dare you! But you're not wrong. To my great chagrin, times have been tough of late, what with the giant statue smashing up the place, and few in the Deadfire have coin to spare besides. It's quite difficult, you know, living as I do. On occasion, foolish folk will take my act for reality. I've thrice been run out of town for impersonating a foreign dignitary. Damned fools don't understand the blistering wit of my satire, I tell you. I had to learn to protect myself as a result, though I must admit, with what martial skills I've got aren't of much use. Though I must admit, what martial skills I've got aren't of use for much more than fighting off wolves or throttling a thief with designs on my satchel. Thank the gods, I hardly ever need to use them. I can talk myself out of nearly anything, you know. Well, you sure can talk, I'll give you that. Well, thank you. I must say, it's gratifying to be recognized for one's talents. All things being equal, I'd much rather recite a sonnet than swing an axe. But a man's got to make his way in the world any way he can. Can you teach me what you've learned in your travels as a performer? I would be honored. But a man needs to make a living, you know. So for my services, how about 3,000 copper? Enhanced buff and streetwise. I mean, that sounds great. But I don't have the money. But I will definitely come back to talk to you. No, I don't think so. Well, you know where to find me if you change your mind. May luck accompany you on the road, my friend. Now, why can't I tell you about the play? He's tall. I suppose you want someone broad as well. He's lanky. Maybe that's the problem. They want someone big and stocky to be Aethys. I thought they just want someone tall. This feels like one of those adventure game problems where it's like, here is a solution that would work, but I have to find the solution that the designers want. But I suppose the lanky part maybe. I'll double check them. Anyway. Pirate. Oh, wow. Welcome to my emporium. He gestures to all the stalls around him. Whatever you need, I sell. What would you like to buy today? You own all these stalls? I do now. I started out with only one stall and eventually branched out, buying out my competitors one by one. Well, show me what you have for sale. Ooh. Eager Blade. S-Stock. Wow. Critical hits make you attack faster. Light armor. Cool. Wow, you sell a bunch of good stuff. Exceptional plate mail. That's tempting. Again, a little out of my price range. But do you sell... Nah. Palm stone was the one I wanted. No, you don't. You do sell some good stuff, though. There's some nice things on this island. And they like me well enough to give me a discount, which is always great. Okay. No, thank you, but no. I think I found the hagfish in that other... Oh, Lifter's Refuge. I thought it was a shop, but it's at the other area. It's definitely here, then. Is where I need to find... I guess... Oh, no, there's the other salesman. Bugger. The other salesman over at, okay. Salt and silverfin. There it is. Rotten hagfish. Okay. Alright, we'll double check this other store, and that might be it for this episode. Oh, I also want to go back to the beacon, because I think there's one of the other council captain people. I remember, pretty sure while I was watching the, while I was rewatching it for editing, this person, I'm pretty sure one of the other names on the chairs is a guy standing in the, I don't know if you saw my hand movement. Repeat customer. I like your type. What can I stock you up with today? Well, show me what you have for sale. Palmstone. Hello. I'd like one of those. Fire kelp. No, you want extract. Wow, that coral is expensive. As are spices. It turns out. That feels accurate. And then I'll head back to King's Coffin. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? I don't know. Oh, what can I do for you? Have you got any fire kelp extract for sale? Sure do. And at a generously discounted price too. 250 pyres. Ah, it's probably worth it. I'll take a vial of the extract. Be careful you don't get any in your eyes. Burns like a burns like you wouldn't believe. Wouldn't wish that sting on anybody, not even my worst enemy. Actually, yeah, I would. He chuckles deeply to himself as he hands you a vial of fire kelp extract. Yeah. Well, farewell. Do I actually need to provide the grog? Rotten hair. Yeah, okay. Needs 2 new members, a wizard, and someone large enough to play Aethys. Yeah, I suppose large enough is... Alright, large is different from tall. Alright. Alright. Damn my gut! Oh, just kill me now! Skin pasty, upper lip beaded with sweat, the sailor sways and moans. Blast my damn soul and stupidity, Andra, take me now. Okay. I don't know why I can't hand this quest in. But we'll work that out and do it next episode, because we've reached the half-hour mark. So if you've watched this far and you've enjoyed yourself, thank you very much. I've been SammyP. Again, as I said at the beginning, liking, sharing, subscribing are all wonderful ways to help grow the channel. And if you didn't like it, the dislike button's still there, but constructive criticism is preferred. I guess we're going to find out how to actually finish this quest next episode, and then go back to the beacon. Yeah. Alright, until then, I'm SammyP. Join me for episode 17.